Good morning to everybody. Today we are going to see about the human reproductive system. The reproductive system is a very important one. Why reproduction is needed? To retain their species. Each and every organism is going to reproduce. It is a special capacity to all living organisms. Understand? In human being there will be a sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism means morphologically different into two, that is male and female. That is called as sexual dimorphism. Some organisms having the both male and female sex organ in the same animal, we are called as hermaphrodites. Understand? In human being, the male and female are morphologically different into two. So that is why we are called as sexual dimorphism. Understand? The males are visibly different from the female by means of physical build-up and also external genitalia and also secondary sexual characters. The reproductive organs of male and female having number of organs which are entirely differ from each other. The primary sex organs are nothing but the gonads and the secondary sex organs are nothing but the genitals and the associate glands which produces hormones and some fluids we are having there called the secondary sex organs. The secondary sex organs includes the genital duct which transport the gametes and also enable the reproductive process, whereas the primary sex organs producing the sex cells. In males, that is male sex cells, whereas in the female, that egg or ova are produced. Understand? The primary sex organs produce the sex cells, whereas the secondary sexual organs are transportation of gametes and enable the reproductive process. The reproductive organs become functional during the after attaining the maturity or puberty in both male as well as the female. In male, the puberty is attained 13 to 14 years, whereas in female, that is 11 to 13 years. So, how the maturity or puberty takes place? Due to the hormonal changes. Understand? Due to the hormonal changes, the puberty takes place. First we are going to see about the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of testes, scrotum, vas deferens, urethra. First we are going to see about the testes. A pair of testes are present in the abdominal cavity which produces the sperm. Understand? It also produces the male sex hormone, that is nothing but the testosterone. Along the inner side lie a mass of repeated tubules that is called as epididymis. The Sertoli cells of testes produce to the nourishment of the developing spermatozoa. Then next one is scrotum. It is a skin. It is made up of skin, loose like pouch, whereas the testes are present. It is divided into right and left by means of a parturition and also act as a thermoregulator. That means the production of sperm which having the temperature that is called as optimum temperature, that is 1 to 3 degree centigrade. Then next one is vas deferens. Vas deferens, it is a straight tube which carries the sperm to the seminal vesicle. It along with the seminal vesicle opens into the urethra. Understand? So the urethra contains the vas deferens along this opens into the ejaculatory tract and expulses sperm, and the secretions are added to the sperm, that is nothing but the fructose. Then next one is urethra. It contains the inside the penis conveys the sperm from the vas deferens. Then the vas deferens conveys the sperm to the urethral opening, whereas the spermatozoa containing the fructose which gives the energy to the movement of the sperm. Understand? So the urethra is the common both for urination as well as the sperm ejaculation. Then the accessory glands, nothing but the seminal vesicle, prostate gland and Cowper's gland secretes some secretions which are added with the spermatozova. Understand? And it also, the seminal vesicle secretions also gives nutrition to the developing spermatozoa. Regarding the ovaries, fallopian tube or oviduct, uterus and vagina. A pair of ovaries, almond shaped ovaries which are present in the on either side of the abdominal cavity, which produces a large number of female gamete, that is nothing but egg or ova. Understand? The ovaries are the female gametes and secretes sex hormones that is called estrogen and progesterone. A mature ovary contains a large number of ova or egg. Then next one is the fallopian tube. These are paired tubes originating from uterus on either side of the abdomen. The terminal part of fallopian tube is funnel shaped, which ends with the finger-like projections called as fimbriae. The fimbriae transports the developed ova into the fallopian tube. Understand? Then the uterus. The uterus is a pear-shaped muscular hollow structure. It is placed in the pelvic cavity present between the urinary bladder and the rectum. The development of fetus occurs in the uterus. Understand? So the uterus leads to a narrow tube called cervix, which ends within the vagina. Last one is the vagina. It is a narrow down to a hollow muscular organ from the uterus to a narrow tube that is called as vagina, which connects the cervix and the external genitalia. The vagina functions the receive the sperms and give birth to the child, that is known as parturition. The development of spermatozoa we are called as spermatogenesis, whereas the development of ova or egg is known as oogenesis. Understand? The sperm is the largest cell in our body, whereas the ovum is the smallest cells in our body. Thanking you.